Everyone is not trash like me. What the hell? Wait, is this Mappa staff? Am I reading this right? What is this? It's only right to bring this to your attention. The staff at Mappa have been severely overworked for this episode and struggling to even put it together. This episode director even had a breakdown. What? Everyone is not trash like me. So I know that everyone's sympathy and encouragement must be from the bottom of my heart. But right after releasing something that I'm not satisfied with, that kind of thing will have the opposite effect. So for now, I want you to leave me alone. I'll make up for it in my future work. Until then, I will live my life as the worst animator who has ruined a masterpiece. What kind of stand are they trying to set, bro? We just watched the episode. It was fire as hell. Hold on. And it's multiple of them? I lost contact with the production, so I couldn't get a bill? He means he's gonna get paid? And I couldn't even get my name on the credits. Wait, so is he saying that he did work for this episode of JJK we just watched, but he couldn't get credit, but he for some reason lost contact with the production team and he couldn't get money? He couldn't get paid. I couldn't even get my name on the credits. What is this? So the same person we just read. Perhaps viewers are more discerning these days, and even amateurs no longer talk about it in the company by basis. He memorizes not only the director's name, but also the name of the director and pinpoints it. The name change didn't mean anything because of the shitty leak. Yes, I'm sorry that I couldn't finish all 250 cuts in 2 weeks. What else? I'll delete it right away, but it might cause a misunderstanding. So I'll write it down just in case. A little while after episode 29 ended, I jumped in and supervised Avon's storyboard and layout. Oh, we're doing this again, bro. Fuck! So, this is once again just the industry just being brutal on animation production. That's what it feels like to me. I mean, listen, I've seen a lot of things happen in the industry. People go through many a breakdown, many a oh shit moments, many a fucked up things in terms of the production of the episodes and the sakuga requirement nowadays, where you have to have good animation in order to actually make it. You can argue that's the truth, but people want good animation on a regular basis for sure. Hold on, which makes sense, but the scheduling, right? Like the scheduling and how they try and push things out there on a very tight schedule. Like, so based on what this guy's saying, this episode, let's say, came out, what? This episode came out Thursday, today's Saturday. So this came out they started working this episode in the middle of October. Because they said 2 weeks. 2 weeks. This is true. Okay. The production of the second season of Curse was hellish, but it was a very short production. We had 5 directors from the beginning, and we had a large number of people working on the animation. So we managed to get through it with the help of Mercury, and there was one person basically in charge of directing each episode. And we worked hard to kill time in the pre-production department, like storyboards. I wonder which one is more hellish, the Curse that seems to be compromised in the post process. And okay, so even the Yuji and Cho's episode came down to the wire and went unfinished. Bro, listen, man. Hold on, swaggin'. I remember an animator had to be hospitalized during Wano Act 1 because of Dragon Kaido's difficult design. Yeah, listen, man. I remember, and people don't know about the show, but a few years ago, there was a show called Wonder Egg. I remember the show because it actually had a good premise to it. It was a very interesting premise. And the animation was actually pretty top notch for a long period of time. But Wonder Egg had such a severe production schedule that I think the director, she had to stay. Yeah, Wonder Egg, because they had an episode special that came out a few months later after the series ended, and it was horrible. It was like just a bunch of scenes from the original season, and then some weird, oddly cut together snippets of different scenes here and there, and like it was really really bad. Like it was horrible. It was horrific. And then come to find out that the production team of the episode of the series, the director, the animation, they were pushed so hard where I think it was the director, he had to go to the hospital because he, I think, spent what, like 4 days straight working on the content for Wonder Egg. And he got like no sleep. He had to sleep inside of the office. Shit like that. And then he was literally sent to the hospital because of how severe the workload was on it, right? Like he was severe workload. Meanwhile, One Piece staff is chilling, having post-arc parties with the manga author, Toei. I mean, to be fair, Toei doesn't do the top-notch animation every episode, right? At least for One Piece. There's a lot of times where there's downtime where the animations are kind of like mid, very, 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 very mid. And then they also have more breaks. And that's the crazy part too. I'm surprised that JJK is having these issues when they took a 1 month break period in all of August, didn't they? All of August was completely just washed away. And they did recaps. They did the JJK Zero movie. They did a whole bunch of things to extend the time between the hidden inventory arc and the current Shibuya arc. So I'm actually very surprised with actually getting this issue right now. I'm very surprised to hear this, honestly. But then again, I'm surprised in like the sense of they had a month break for this. But then at the same time, not surprised considering the requirement of the workload, since it's a lot. I mean, we just watched an amazing episode of JJK, and that's following up what we got last week with Yuji versus Choso, which was outstanding. Even beforehand, when we saw Gojo before he went to the prison realm, running around fighting against Hanami and Jogo, these were very well produced episodes. I can't speak. These were very well produced episodes, week to week to week to week. High-up's probably forcing them to have these deadlines. Part of the problem too is that they don't get paid that much at all, which is a really sad reality. But as far as I understand, a lot of editors and animators don't get paid at all. They don't get paid that much, period, considering how much work they do. And I know it's because of like the Japanese economy. They always inflate the Japanese yen to like an extreme amount of money, and they wind up not needing. I forgot what the details were about the Japanese economy and the yen. But I know that it plays a role into it. Where like there's a certain system in place in the Japanese economy which really does deflate the value of the yen a significant margin. But at the same time, you don't necessarily need that much yen to live on a day-to-day basis, but you don't get paid as much yen either, which is why I know, because I actually know this. I know that there are animators who moved or started working for Chinese companies because they were paying a lot more compared to the Japanese ones. And they were doing the same amount of work, if not even less work. Masao Maruyama set up Mappa in the first place to escape the corporate pressures and restrictions he had been experiencing at Madhouse before he left. Oof. I don't know how much it's Most of them probably get paid by frame they make to animate. Likely, yeah. Cole Gee couldn't finish a manga panel on time because of the deadline, so it was unfinished, and he apologized. So I understand something. Yeah. There's a lot of and I do wonder. Hear me out, okay? Just hear me out. A lot of this is television oriented. I'm not saying that you don't have to see, because you do have the same issue with Netflix. Because I remember seeing this before with Isekai Oji-san. Where Netflix and that series, I think it was Netflix, the production of that was so poor that they needed like several like tremendous breaks to try and get just the entire thing done, and then which took like 7 months or some of that sort. And it was really bad. But I do wonder how much of this is like being forced upon them by the television deadlines too. Where, of course, television, you have to get like set by set. And then people want higher quality stuff, which requires you to take, because this is what I think in a way a lot of us have to deal with in terms of like producing content. Where if you want something fast, then you have to sacrifice quality. But if you want quality, it has to be done slower, for the most part, in a general sense. And on my other channel, the Ruckham channel, the Cole Plus channel, I need to make some changes to focus on speed more so than quality. And so, yeah, Nier Automata, Zom 100, where in order to get the good quality shit, you need more time. Which is like Toei, they do now a lot more of these specials. They take just more breaks. They have more recap stuff because they want to give the people more time to actually work on the material. And as far as I know, Toei does a lot more outsourcing. Toei, they will outsource the fuck out of their animation production. I mean, damn, we had, if you go through the list of accredited animators, there are so many European, so many non-Japanese names. They outsource so much. I don't know if Mappa does that. I don't know if Mappa actually outsources a lot of material like that. I'm not sure they do. I know they do for Toei, because I can see that. But I don't know if they do that for JJK, for Mappa. This episode was still better than the standard seasonal show episode, and in fact, people are still complaining. I don't know who's complaining about it. I outsourced episode 1063, I believe. 1063. But when I say outsource, I mean they have non-Japanese animators. Let me put it like that. Let me put it like that. They have non-Japanese animators that work for that did, like Henry Thurlow, I remember, was doing some stuff recently. He's a non-Japanese animator that came into the scene for Toei. Richard Chansar did the same thing. He came out of nowhere and for like this arc of Wrong Country started doing a lot of shit for them. The complaining part is that's anime fan bullshit, which I don't like. This happened before with Attack on Titan. Everyone knows that Attack on Titan, oh fuck, man, that was bad. I don't know. I think it was the beginning of season 4. That was really bad. That was really bad stuff. Where it started getting more death threats, lines on Twitter, and mind you, One Piece had the same problem too. One Piece had the same problem with JJK. Now, sorry, they had the same problem with the Zoro fight, 1062. I remember that because I remember seeing. Well, I'm sorry, before 1062. I remember before the episode dropped, people were actually sending death threats to the animators of One Piece because they were upset about how Zoro was being treated in the King of the Wildfire fight, where there was a lot of people that were complaining about that in mass before 1062 dropped. So 1061, 1060, 1059, 58, there was a lot of people that were just complaining about Zoro, and they were giving the death threats and all that shit. Whether or not you think it was mid doesn't warrant sending death threats to animators because you don't like the production or the quality of the fight. And then this in of itself validates the reason why there should be more breaks in animation production. If people want high quality animation so bad, that they're willing to send death threats to animation productions and animators when they don't get their high quality animation, then this only justifies having way more breaks to, which of course extends a lot of the time windows for these series to produce higher quality episodes. What is this? Hold on. Even the author of JJK manga called out Mappa. Well, the animation. Can I do this real quick? Well, look, right now the toy breaks seem to be pretty damn good in terms of making sure. I mean, I don't know how it is on a day-to-day basis, but I'm not hearing that much news about Toei animators actually, like collapsing or having panic attacks or shit like that. I'm not. Maybe they are. Maybe I'm not hearing a lot about that. Like the last one you said before was that like there was episode 1063 Kaido, something like that. Let me see here. GG comment Jujutsu Kaisen season 2 episode 14. Thank you for season 2 episode 14. When the animation, in this case, the outline, the timing, and the actual drawings themselves is so ridiculously good, I had to really just I really do just laugh. I hope the people who have worked so incredibly hard for this whole experience and for this anime can be repaid more and more. It's all I have to say. Okay. Not me nice stepping over the. Oh, you know what reminds you of too, bro? Wasn't there a thing recently too? I remember this. This happened with the Bleach Thousand Year Blood War, didn't it? A few weeks ago, or like last month, I remember seeing a trending "Thank You Bleach," and that was trending for me for a bit. And when I clicked on it, I remember people, Bleach fans, were like congratulating or thanking the production staff of the Bleach anime, because I remember there was some line or there was some quote or there was I forgot what it was exactly, but I remember there was something where one of the animators of Bleach was feeling like they should quit for whatever reason, like he felt that or they felt that their work wasn't being appreciated, all that stuff. I forgot what it was exactly. I forgot what it was exactly, but I remember seeing that for Bleach as well. I'm sorry that this happened to them, but anime nigga got okay. Listen, Slick Eye, you're an actual piece of subhuman shit. But I also want anime too. I ain't gonna lie to you. What is this? Oh, hold on. Though I'm lying to you when I say I want anime because this is I have my interest right now. What's going on here? Very frustrating situation in JJK season 2 right now. An abundance of amount of talent available, but a horrid scheduling preventing them from doing their best. Instead, having to resort to yeah. It's the same old, which is sad. Again, I think honest to God, my idea is the best idea. Where we just have to axe. We have to literally axe a whole bunch of animations of anime shows, axe the mid, so we can focus on the higher quality stuff, so we can actually meet those deadlines that people want so badly. I think that's the best idea, honestly. It's sad. Axe the mid. They take their time so no one cry, but no, because people want it. Again, either you want speed or you want quality. Which one do you want? Speed or quality?